Welcome to the county of Kent, just 50 miles away from the capital city of London. In the beautiful countryside here, I have the privilege of showing you this exceptional manor house just behind me. So I hope you're ready to explore. I'm going to take you on a tour today. I'm Tom, and you're watching The Luxury Home Show. Originally built in the 1870s by David Brandon. Since then, it's undergone a massive transformation. It's now 3 separate residences, and we're going to be taking you inside the West Wing today. There are 8 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and despite the split, still 7,800 square feet of interior space. It's currently for sale as well. It's actually listed with John D. Wood & Co. for £3.65 million. So for any inquiries, the information will be below the video. We're going to start the tour off in the exterior grounds. So let's go. So as part of the West Wing, these are your formal grounds, your garden, your courtyard areas, beautifully manicured, but also check out this view. So from pretty much every room on the south side of this house, this is south facing, so you've got the sun pretty much all day. You've also got these incredible views. And actually down there, you can see the old Abbey ruins. It's a pretty cool kind of landmark to see from your room. Then if we look this way, not only do we have hot tubs, seating areas, more courtyard area, we actually have all the grounds down there too. So just beyond the teepee, there's a tree line. That's where your ground stops. Everything before that is yours. So plenty of exploring space, lawn areas, but also like woodland spots too. But let's have a bit more of an explore of this area. You can imagine it, can't you? Throwing parties, you have all your guests out here. This is pretty perfect for that type of vibe. Over in the corner here, we can see some outdoor seating. But let's go to the front so I can show you what it looks like from the other side. So after your mile-long car journey up the driveway, it brings you here to the front of the house where you've got plenty of room to park your cars. It's just under 6 acres in total. So the grounds here are exceptional, but we haven't even seen inside yet. So let's head in and start the tour. At the front of the home, we have this grand double door with the real ornate wrought iron detailing on the way into the entrance hall. So why don't you come on in? So before we get into the main portion of the hallway, we have this nice little boot room section. We've got herringbone flooring here, a nice pinky, very rural countryside floor tile. Loads of storage, as you would expect in a house of this size. Come on through. This is where the magic starts. We can see a wealth of period features, original features, and it's super important to the current owners when they were renovating the property that these pieces took a center stage in the interior design. Also, while renovating the home to be suitable for modern family living. But you can see these original features, the wooden flooring. Just below me, we've got the arches, incredible ceiling details, and these double height ceilings. Let's check out the kitchen, first of all. Now, I mentioned the ceiling heights in the hallway, and in a luxury home, having double height ceilings isn't actually that rare, but obviously with a house of this age, you really aren't restricted when building in terms of size, height, all of those things. And so the ceiling heights continue in every room. This is the kitchen, and look at the size, the volume of this space. Wow. This room actually, interestingly enough, used to be a library. With the house being divided into 3, there would have been a bit of a tricky situation of like, where do we put the kitchen? So they went for this room. We've got beautiful views over the courtyard. It's nice as well because you're close to the front door, which allows you to head out there and dine outside. We've got granite worktops on an L-shaped island. All the cabinetry inside the kitchen is bespoke, it's handcrafted, and it is a fairly unique layout in here, let's be honest. We've got an L-shaped island with a breakfast bar section that side, but then we've got this sort of like console booth in the middle, another island which has your microwave actually integrated in there. It's all Miele appliances throughout the kitchen, so really suitable for modern day. And then we've got the Mercury oven here, super traditional gas hob. In a house like this, I think it's appropriate. It works very well. We've got a coffee machine just behind you guys there, the sink in front of me, and then the Fisher & Paykel fridge just here. But look at all this storage. There's tons of it. Got nice antique brassy fittings on all of the handles, and these industrial lights hanging down from above, and don't they just look stunning? Obviously the ceiling as well, like all the details in the ceiling, you're going to see that in pretty much every room on the ground floor at least. How about this for a showpiece in your kitchen? An ornate marble fireplace, almost shoulder height on me, absolutely massive. And this brass mirror as well. There's an antique mirror that's come all the way from France, very fitting of a house like this. And at this end, we have the dining table. I can imagine a really nice meal around here on a Sunday roast, a Christmas. You know, this house would just be absolutely incredible. We've got the Canadian imported antler chandelier just hanging above as well. But let's head across the hallway and check out some of these drawing rooms. Now for me, in here, my eyes are immediately drawn to the ceiling. This is probably one of the most impressive ceiling plasterwork I've ever seen. All of the coving, the cornice, incredible. We've got a zebra looking at me funny over there. We're going to carry on with the tour. We've got stripped oak on the floor and this feature fireplace. Again, like there's so many fireplaces around this home and I'm not sure which one's my favorite, but this has got to be up there. Beautiful, all the details. We've even got like a little mouse in there that you can just picture out when you're looking. Yeah, absolutely amazing. There's a really large bay window at the front here as well, actually. Come and have a little peer and you can sort of see the view. Funnily enough, this room is used by the owner's sons. It's actually kind of like their gaming room. You can sort of see this here. Not a bad spot to play a bit of Call of Duty, is it? It sort of doubles up as a bit of a cinema room for the family as well. We've got the projector here, which comes all the way down. But when that's not down, we can see this beautiful, elegant paneling. But we're going to go through to next door now. We're just going to step slightly down. Now, this is a real sun-soaked room. A real like formal lounge. You know, you've obviously not got a TV in here, but this is a great space to sit, enjoy some company. We've got a beautiful Italian glass chandelier here. Loads of natural light, but obviously that chandelier delivering some nice artificial light in the evenings. The ceilings in here again are just so impressive. Look at all that intricate design, it's amazing. It's a double aspect room in here as well. We've got views out to the courtyard to the west of the house, but also the south down all those rolling hills out, so you can actually sit here with a nice cup of tea, spot some deer out the window, pretty cool. We've got another fireplace through here. I definitely prefer the one in the other room. This is a bit of a different style, but this one actually is my height. One of the owners as well actually fancies herself a bit of a DJ, so we've got the setup over here. Pretty cool, right? Not a bad spot to throw a party. So come through to the ground floor landing. For me, this is easily one of the most impressive areas of the whole house. There is a real mix throughout the property of modern and like vintage, antique furniture and styles. And I think this is the perfect space to kind of demonstrate that. We've got the period features, these beautiful archways, but then we've got super modern features like these Andy Warhol skateboards over here. You know, it's like real mix, but it works super well. We've got a rug from the rug company below us, this kind of booth chair, but this definitely stands out for me. There's quite a lot of taxidermy in this house. It's a more common thing to have in like super rural, especially like old manor houses. Not so much a moose, because that's not a animal you typically find in the UK, so it's interesting to see that here. And then a more vintage detail that you can see is these side tables and mirror combinations. I mean, just the size of them, super ornate, really detailed. Super impressive. I've got these pillars here as well, which add to just the volume and the feeling of grandeur in this space. It's absolutely mega. And then at this end, we've got a WC as well, so you don't have to pop upstairs. Perfect for guests. And there's also a swan taxidermy there, but I think we should actually head upstairs now and just basically explore. So come on up with me. Super wide staircase. Got the carpet runner coming up here as well. There's an oak staircase. As we come up, you should pan out A so that you can see this chandelier here, really impressive. Another Canadian piece, all antlers here. But actually just to look at this space from up here as well, I think it does well to show the scale of it. Pretty impressive. And then obviously as we continue up the stairs, you're going to be able to see this incredible stained glass window as well, which is actually preserved now to not only insulate it, but to protect it. Now, not only do we have all this intricate detail on the staircase, we've got it on the ceiling yet again. This time we've got some like coats of arms, some shields there that sort of just draw your eye that little bit more. More archways up here as well. And another taxidermy. Oh dear. We've got the vintage lights yet again. Have a little look down. So we've got these kind of like glass balustrades here, obviously, because it's quite some drop down there. So now it's time for the first bedroom suite. Come on through. The floor is still oak, but it switches to a more modern herringbone pattern, which is like in fitting with the rest of the house, but definitely a more modern touch. This is the ensuite. We'll go past that into the bedroom where the same flooring continues. We've got another feature fireplace in here again, styled with those logs. I'm a big fan of that, I have to say. Then we've got another Italian imported glass chandelier just above me here, and this stunning 4-poster bed. I think when you have a house like this, there needs to be at least one 4-poster bed in there, right? It's got to fit the vibe, but this is sort of like a modern take on the 4-poster bed. So again, two styles kind of combining there. Loads of storage here. I'm not the shortest drink of water in the world, and I'm probably not reaching those. So you might need a ladder for the ones at the top, but very handy nonetheless. And then we've got a desk space just behind you there in that bay window with incredible views yet again. Let's check out the bathroom. So these are real like natural stone tiles in the en-suites, which I think work really well. We've got the freestanding bath, the roll top bath, Victorian style, same with the, you know, the tapware. It's a real Victorian feature. We've got the pool chains, you know, on the toilets, but then we've got the modern showers because, you know, you need it. We've got double vanity units there and another feature fireplace inside the bathroom. Wow. Now, as we come out of the principal suite, I'd like to draw your attention towards this little feature here. You see the little break glass fire alarm. There's a fun snippet of history actually. So I mentioned the architect behind the house, but it was built for the Camden family, and one chap in particular was terrified of house fires. So much so that in between the, you know, the ceiling of the ground floor and flooring up here, there's actually a real big gap that you could even crawl through just so that it would stop the fire spreading. So an irrational fear, but a fun fact. So now as we keep coming down this hallway, we've got the same wooden flooring. We're going to take you in here soon, but firstly we have a bedroom to show you. So as a guest in this house, this would be your bed, a 4-poster bed without the canopy. This is actually from Lombok, but a beautiful view out towards the grounds. I think if I was invited to stay as a guest, I might become quite quickly a long-term guest, a short stay family member, because this place is very impressive. We've got the bay window there, your fireplace in your room, your ensuite, and all the grounds. Yeah, I could get used to this. So finally on this floor, we have access through this doorway to the second floor of this staircase. There's also a study just through here, perfect working space, but also potentially even big enough for another bedroom if you needed it, but let's head on up. The second and the last floor starts with a gym space. I think this used to be a playroom for the family, but the kids got a little older and it became a perfect gym space. We've got another feature fireplace in here. This is access to a bathroom for the bedroom I'm going to show you just now. So another guest bedroom, again, the wooden flooring that we've kind of got used to now throughout the property. We've got some Sandy Dooley paintings in here, I believe. This is very similar in terms of dimensions to the one downstairs. Really large room, fireplace, and then we've got the ensuite just through here. So you've got your shower, your toilet, your basin, everything you need. Now we're at the top floor of the property. It's nice to have a little look out here. Like, not only is this room super light filled, this hallway, sorry, because of all these windows, it's actually a great place to just sort of do some viewing. Look out here, you can see all your grounds. It's very cool. So we've got 3 more bedrooms up here. I'm gonna go into here first of all. Starting off in the bedroom, similar to the principal suite that we saw in terms of like layout, slightly smaller in the bedroom, you know, perfect space. That's probably not one that's come from the taxidermist, I have to say. A rare find. A desk by the window there, another fireplace just behind you, and yeah, a great room. The ensuite is through here. Again, very similar to the principal suite downstairs in terms of the shower, bath, fireplace. And then we've also got the dual basin units this side as well. Slightly different style, but very similar dimensions in here. So come on up, we've got like a little half landing here. Stepping up to the final couple of bedrooms. Both bedrooms have the original fireplaces in, great dimensions. And in this one in particular, I really like the view out to the front and all the trees that you can see. I hope you've all enjoyed coming along and exploring with us. If you've enjoyed it and you want to see more houses like this, let us know down in the comments below. Slightly different to what we normally show you, so I'm interested to get some feedback. Now, remember, the west wing of this home is for sale. Everything we've currently showed you today can be purchased through John D. Wood. So for any inquiries and more information, I'll remind you again, the information is just in the description below the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everyone, and welcome to South East London's Eltham. And this property is truly impressive. But the best thing about this property is that you can actually stay here for yourself. I'm Tom, and you're watching The Luxury Home Show.